Hello everybody, I'm Luis and let's talk about my new framework to run unit tests for Revit. Yep, let's finally release this, and in this video I'm gonna show how to configure a project, run some tests using this framework and much more. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe and let's go. I have this project, this simple project that I'm gonna share in the description. So yeah, you can take a look in that, can download this and run from there. And I'm gonna create a new project and create some tests and show how the framework works. But here's have a lot of information like this gonna work in Revit 2017, 18 and so on until the new one. And you can run tests using Visual Studio, can debug the tests in there as well, can force to open and close Revit. By default, you're gonna search automatically the Revit install on your machine, so I'm gonna open, and you can using .NET tests to run the tests as well. So you can use some automation to run that test or that assembly. So yeah, that's basically it. Here I have this sample, you can take a look. And I have as well another sample with configuration to open with multiple languages and so on. Yeah, here's the unit test for that to make sure that everything is working. Here some information how to install the package that you're gonna do in the next, and other interesting information about the framework, how that works. I have a lot of stuff and a FAQ source with some questions, user questions that you can take a look after the video. So if you want to support this project and future run, don't forget to sponsor my GitHub. So yeah, you can click in here and take a look in that. At the moment, the framework is in private, but I'm gonna release probably next month, I guess. But yeah, until now, I need to fix the wiki because it's empty. So yeah, I need to create that. Anyway, so let's roll back in here and let's create a new project in Visual Studio. And I'm gonna divide this in three parts. First, I'm gonna create a unit test project to run some unit tests just to show how the unit test framework works. And then I'm gonna install to run the tests inside Revit. So let's create something like Revit tests. I already have one. Revit. Yeah, this I don't like exist one. So yeah, let's create next thing here. I'm gonna use version could be 6, yes, or 6. Let's run that and let's create some tests. Here's the basic how the any unit test framework works. I have the setup. Setup is gonna run each time before the test run. So if I go in the test and click to run everything, this is gonna appear in here, and I'm gonna run that test. And let's wait in here. Yep. And basically gonna execute this setup one time before this test to execute. So I can show something like this. Let's create an int power 0 and plus, yes. And here I'm gonna show in the console that's way. So yeah, if I run that, should appear like a 1. Yeah, in here. Yeah, that's how it's working. And I can create a new one like this just to show how this setup works. And if I run this 2, should appear in the test 1 problem 1 and the second one 2. Yeah, that's how it's working. And as well, you have the options to run a functions like the tear down. Yep, and I can add this tear down attributes. So let's reset this value to 0. So this is gonna run after the test this function executes. So yeah, this is gonna run before and this after. So if I run that, both should be 1. Let's take a look. This is 1, this is 1. Yeah. One thing I can do as well, this is more about the any unit framework, I can have the assert like are equal, can set something like this. This needs to be 1 and the other one as well. Let's remove this, and yeah, both needs to be 1. So let's execute this just to show if that is working like intended. Yeah, if I remove this just to show, yep, and now one of the tests should fail. Yeah, that's the basic how the any unit test works. And yeah, just gonna show that need to be expecting. I guess I put the order wrong. Should be like this. Yes, like this. Yeah. So this is expecting 1, but was 2. Yeah. I need to run both at the same time. Yeah. So that should trigger. Yeah. So that's basically it, how the setup and teardown works. And you can use and have another attribute like the one-time teardown. So this is gonna run only one time when this class gonna be created, I guess. Yeah, that's best description. Gonna run one time, then gonna run the setup, then gonna run the test, gonna run the teardown, and gonna run the setup again, gonna run this one, and gonna tear down, and then gonna run the last one. That is the one time teardown. Yep, gonna run this one in the end. So I can force, for example, to start this like 1, and then doesn't matter too much because we're gonna finish all the tests. But yeah, I can do some other stuff. So this is gonna start with 1, this is gonna break. Yeah, let's remove this just to pass the test, just to show how that works. So that's basically how the any unit test works. This is the basic. So yeah, and I can create another class as well that gonna works separate for this one. So now I have 2, and I can run that, and everything should pass in this example. Yeah, so everything is working. So this is the basic how that works. Kind of forget to one stuff. Let's create the case that is interesting, like let's create in here, so I can do something like this as well. And I can have 1 here, 2 and 3, and like, yeah, that's kind of what I want. Yes, that's okay. And yeah, this is the case stuff. So we're gonna run this this function, this method 3 times. Gonna run with the value 1, 2 and 3, and gonna execute in here. So if I go back in that, I can go and run this. Gonna execute the test 1 for 1, 2 and 3, and this 2 fail because yeah, that's what my code is doing. So I can add I guess equal or greater. Yeah, greater or equal. That should fix or make the test pass. Anyway, that's the basic, the case equal or greater. Might that fail? Greater, guess, argument 1. Actually, greater or equal, that is a greater than, very good, 2, but was 1. And the order is wrong. Anyway, should be, yeah, actually in this case this is greater or equal to 1. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, anyway, that's the basic of the any unit test. So yep, if I go in my main project in here, I can open that, and I have some packages like the NUnits. That is this one. I have this NUnit 3 test adapter. That's basically what make that code or that assembly to run in a place and execute the tests. And I have this other one that is not so important at the moment, but what matter is this one. If I remove this, what's gonna happen? If I try to run that, let's delete this. Nothing gonna happen. Yep, because I need to have an adapter to know where to run these tests and in some place. So that's what we're gonna do. I create a test adapter to run these tests inside Revit. Because to run Revit code, the only place you can run is inside the Revit. You cannot run in other place. So that's what I did. I created an adapter to execute the same approach, the same tests inside Revit. So let's go in my manager NuGet. So let's find that package. Let's search in the browser ricaun.RevitTest. This one, yeah. Let's search this one, this test adapter. I kind of forgot to add a description. Anyway, I'm gonna fix that in future versions. Let's install this, and yep, that's basically it. Another thing that I need to change is the version of the NUnit test need to be 3.13 and 3. Yeah, if I'm using a different version, my test adapter gonna fail. So yeah, I need to be this version. So, and yeah, that's it. If I try to run this test, what gonna happen? This test adapter gonna do some stuff in the background. Gonna try to find a Revit install my machine. Gonna try to open that or using a version that a process that is already open, and gonna run that test inside Revit. So, and then after that, gonna close Revit if have the configuration. And yeah, that's what the adapter did. And yeah, all these tests run inside the Revit, and everything pass. Gonna work the same way as the test case, the one time, and so on. So yeah, another thing that the test adapter does as well, he needs to install a plugin inside the Revit. So if I go in the add-in, I have this test, the Revit test. If I click in here, gonna show some logs about what happened, all the tests I run in that, some versions and other stuff. So yeah, that's one thing you need to take a look. The first time you run the test adapter, probably gonna show a pop-up to allow to run this plugin. So yeah, I need to have this to connect with my Visual Studio or the test adapter. So yeah, that's one thing. And by default, we're gonna open my lowest version of Revit installing my machine. So that's why I open the version 17. But yeah, we can control what version we want to open. So that's what we're gonna do right now. And we're gonna create some, get some Revit reference to use in this test. So yeah, but if I run, just to show, if I run this test again, it's not gonna open new Revit because this one is already open. So we're gonna use this to run that test. So that's what it's doing right now. So if I go in this Revit test, I'm gonna show the other ones in here. I can run only this one as well and should work. I don't need to run everything. So yeah, I can debug this as well. In the other version, gonna work the same way. Probably is nothing gonna happen because I kind of forget to add where's it? Yeah, this one. Don't know if he catch that or not. I'm not sure. This is starting the debug, I guess. I guess it didn't have time to add this one. Anyway, let's try again. Let's run this. I need to run with debug. Was a mistake. Come on, run the bug. Yeah. Now I guess gonna trigger in here. Come on. Yeah, this only works with Visual Studio. If you have two Visual Studio open, sometimes doesn't work very well. And is really slow, especially because I'm recording this. What's not a trigger? That's kind of odd. That's pass 30 seconds. This trigger, what? That's odd. That's strange. This stop that. Let's try again. That's really strange, but most of the time works. Not perfect, but yeah, that's better than nothing. Let's try again, just to make sure. Yeah, that's now that trigger. I guess I was running this test. Yeah, that makes sense. I was running the wrong test. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of forget the name of this trigger. So yeah, I have the probably one here. Can where is it? Never remember. Step next statement. Step over. So yeah, can run that and have some fun. So yeah, that's basically it. Well, something strange trigger. Anyway, yeah, that's how that works. That gets an internal error. Strange. Anyway, so yeah, that's the basically how that works. Now let's add some reference to the Revit so we can get, for example, open a document and so on. And let's go and install another package to have the Revit API. This one. Had a lot of ones in here. I want the other one. This one. Yeah, so let's install that. That's gonna fail. I need to change to version 21, I guess. Yes. I guess need a bit lower. 17. Yeah, let's install that. That's gonna change. Let's close this. I don't need that. I only need this. Here's my reference for Revit. Now let's change this to version 4.8 and this is gonna be 21. This one, yeah. Great. Now I can have, let's make this a little more. Let's remove everything because I don't need that. Don't need this as well. I don't need this as well. Let's clear this one. I need this. I don't need this as well. Yeah. Great. And now let's add the Y application. Let's just build this again because Y application. Yeah, this one. Y app. Yes, this one. If I build like that, what's gonna happen? Yeah, okay. What's gonna happen? By default, the test adapter gonna try to look in this assembly because I'm using the reference for the Revit 21. Now if I run the test, I'm gonna run in version 21. I'm gonna try to find in my Revit, my machine, the version 21. I'm gonna open that and gonna run the test in there. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And now it's open my version 21. And I'm gonna run the test in there. Come on, let's go. It's opening. It's running here. Let's wait. Yeah, the test passed. So now, how can I get the reference for this Y application? The best way to do it is using the setup. Yep, could be the setup or one time. So let's go in the public key, void setup. Yep, and I'm gonna do something like this. I'm gonna inject that that uh, that object in here, and I'm gonna add something like this. Yep. So by default, the test adapter gonna try to find some place or some methods like this one and inject that reference for Revit. So if I have this in that, I can do something like this. What I need here, application, version build. Yeah, build version, yes. So, and now if I run that, let's open here. This should show that object. That this is the version of my Revit 21 that I'm using. Version 21, 1, 22, and so on. Yeah, and I can debug this as well, like before. There's yeah here, and if I run that debug, yeah, this should work the same. I don't need that anymore. This is the version 21, 2017. Yeah. What's going on? Is running, is enabling the bug. And yeah, that's my all the stuff about the Y application is in here. You can take a look, do what you need to do. Yep. So that's it. And I can continue this and I'm gonna finish that that test. So yeah, that's the idea. And you can, and this method is gonna run in context. So yeah, I can open a transaction here and do all this stuff. So let's create a simple one, like let's add something like this. I'm gonna get the reference for the document. I guess it's gonna fail because I don't have any document open. So let's try to open transaction here and show what's gonna happen. Transaction, yeah, let's change title, I guess. Title. I'm not sure if I can change the title. Probably not. I can change the auto, yeah, documents, project information, author equal new author. Yeah, that's gonna be okay. If I run that, probably gonna fail because I don't have any document open in that. So I can force to open document, but yeah, you need to do everything because this on job is to run the tests, open document and so on is your job. So yeah, that failed because I don't have the reference is new, by the way. Yeah, yes, this one is new. Yeah, I can do something like this, assert dot let's add ignoring here and add something like this, no document open, something like that. If document, yeah, document is equal to null. Yes, let's run that. This is gonna be skipped probably because that is null, and yeah, at least I'm not gonna fail. This test is gonna be ignored by default. Yeah, no document open. Yeah, that's great. Now if I go in here and let's create a new document in here, just to show. It's opening. Let's actually show in here the document title. Yes. So now if I run that, don't know why I stopped that. This should appear the name of my document, that's project 1, and the name of the author should be new one. Let's go the manager. Actually, it's using my transaction. Yep. If I go, where is it? Project info. It's open here. Yep, it's here. Nice. So that's basically how this is working. So yep, can do whatever you want. And yes, let me think what else I need to show here. The rest, yeah, I guess I can use in other Revit objects. Yeah, by default, creating here one time, for example. Yeah, by default, there's the test adapter, the framework test Revit test framework gonna add 4 objects. This one, that's the favorite in my opinion, my application, and as well the application, where is it? This one, yep. The application as well, the Y controller application, gonna add in that as well, and in the end I have as well the controller application. Oh boy, controller application, what is it? This one. Yeah, all these 4 objects gonna be inject in this one-time setup, and the setup, and even if I add a test in here, should inject in that. It's not good idea to do that, but you can for test purpose. So yeah, can add this, and if I show my console like this, Y app, and I want this one as well, this one, and this one. Yeah, if I run this test and run that, should appear all the 4 objects, Revit objects in here. Come on, show me. Yeah, but it's not a good idea to create a test with that, but it's gonna work. Yeah, usually it's better to create like this one. Yeah, inject in object inside your test. Yeah, you can reuse in other place. Anyway, that's basically how this is working. And now let's make some configuration to force to open my Revit and force to close and other configurations, so you can debug more easily. But yeah, by default, I'm gonna show all the tests and all what I'm doing in here. Yeah. So let's go. By default, gonna try to find the lowest version, and if not find, gonna try a new one, up version of Revit, and you can force to open a specific version. And the way to do it, let's go in here. I have, well, I have what I have. What is it? How to force? Yeah, a specific version. Yeah, I have some options. Usually I create this one. I'm using the assembly metadata. So yeah, I can inject this in my DLL. So by default, I inject this one in here. By default, this gonna force the Revit test framework to open the version 24, to use the version 24. So yeah, if I save this and build that and run this, doesn't matter if I'm using the version 21 here, I'm gonna overwrite that and I'm gonna force to open the version 24 because I don't have version 24 open yet. But yeah, probably it's open right now. Yeah, gonna wait some time, but gonna open in this version. Yeah, gonna do the same thing. Gonna try to run actually. If you don't have the reference right, gonna fail, but yeah, because of the version difference, the Revit API difference. Anyway, but now let's force to open and close a new Revit. So I have a configuration for that as well. Yeah, I'm gonna open that and gonna run the tests in there. Probably nothing gonna happen because I don't have a document open. Come on. Why it takes so long? That's odd. Yeah, for some reason did not install in here. For some reason. Yeah, I did not install the plugin. That's bad. That's really bad. Let's run again. Here install, okay. What? Rebuild. Run. That's strange. I don't know what happened, but for some reason did not install the plugin, and that is a issue. Yep, that happens. For some reason. Yeah, now, yeah, I don't know what happened in that. But yeah, because by default, the test adapter gonna try to install and gonna only install in the end. I don't know if something strange happened. Yeah. Anyway, now is in here. Yeah, strange. Yeah. By the way, if you have any problem, I kind of forget to mention that. I open in this. I'm gonna make this public, and this gonna I have this the discussion oh boy, discussion, yeah, about this project. And talk with me. Yeah. Anyway, let's discuss that. That was strange. Anyway, let's roll back in here and let's go down to parts to open and close Revit. So I have another configuration as well. I have this one, the same thing, the metadata. I can force to any units open and true. I'm gonna force to open a new Revit instance, and I have as well the force to close. That's the same way. Any unit close true. Yeah. And by the way, I kind of forgot to. The other one is an unit version, and the version that you want, like 24. By the way, if I try to open this one with version, what is it? 25, I don't have in my machine. So yeah, and 25 is not released yet, but what's gonna happen? Let's see. Until there, let's copy this one that I want to force to open and close a new instance. Yeah, by default, gonna check in my machine does have version 25 or greater. Yeah, if I have a version 26, for example, gonna open that in that case. Yeah. So yeah, that's what the framework is doing. So let's force to open and close a new instance. Let's try with version close. Yeah, version, I don't have version 17 anymore, but let's open 24 again. So I already have version 24 open. By default, if I not add that configuration, should run in this one. But if I run that, gonna force to open a new one, and in the end gonna close that that process. So yeah, you can do some amazing automation with that. So yeah, it's opening. Yeah. It's opening. Is that one? Yeah. Probably finished to open that. And gonna run the test, gonna skip and gonna close that. Come on. Yep, that's closed. So yeah, that's what's happening. I'm gonna open a new one because of that configuration. This one. Yep. And I'm gonna force to close in the end with this one. If I add these, like I remove that and using this version and run that, I'm gonna force to close this Revit in the end. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And another thing that's interesting to show is if I open like, come on, why is not open? Yeah, I cannot open this. Let's close and let's open a new document in here just to show. Actually, that should work anyway, because I want to show how sometimes Revit is busy doing another thing. And yeah, I don't need this. Yeah, if I open, where is it? Come on. Come on. Yeah, if I open this, that's strange. Yeah, if I open this, you can look in here. I have a big X because Revit is busy doing another thing. Yeah, so I cannot run unit tests. So that's one thing that you need to be in mind. Yeah, like that. It's kind of Revit is busy doing other things, not ready to execute tests. So yeah, that's one thing that you need to take a look. If you are running some tests and this is a big X, Revit is busy. It's not gonna run. Gonna wait until that we finish it. So yeah, that's it. So like if I create something like this, that's busy, and if I run that, I'm gonna try to run in that, but it's gonna stay for a while. I guess I don't remember how much is the timeout, but yeah, I'm gonna try to run that, and if I close this, should run that test, and I'm gonna close, yeah, and I'm gonna close my Revit after that, and I have this icon when it's running. Did not close? Yeah, of course close. So yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, this is my test. Anyway, that's basically it, I guess. So you can add this metadata in here in the code, or you can add in here as well. Where is it? That's what I do actually. I use this in the configuration in the SS project. I can add this as well. This should work. So it's the same thing. I'm gonna add the assembly metadata. This is the name of the parameter. This is the value of that parameter. And I can do with the other one as well. Where is it? The close one. This. And let's add in here. Yeah. So yeah, something like that. And I can add some configuration to just run in the release, for example, some condition in here. Yes, is configuration, not contain, not gonna add that. But anyway, you can do something like that. Just to add this configuration in the release or not. Or you can do in here as well. That's gonna be easier to show. Yeah, if release, not release, or the not debug. Yeah, that's gonna work the same way. And it's gonna run in version 21. Yes, if you go on the debug, the release actually, we build that, I have these options, and yeah, it's gonna run in version 21, gonna open and close. Yeah, that's it. That's one thing that I can add. And if I go in my project right now, in my bin, I have the release option. Yeah, I have this one. I kind of have other sketch stuff in here that I don't need, but yeah, kind of don't need this. The rest kind of okay. Yeah, anyway, if I go in the CMD, the command line, and if I run .NET tests and select that assembly, the project Rev tests, and add the dash v, like the, forget the name in English, it's just to show information, yeah, and d like detail. So press this should run that test, that same thing. Gonna run the test adapter, gonna force to Revit to open because I have the options to open Revit and close. So gonna open Revit 21, and in the end gonna close. Yep, and I'm gonna show my test in here. I kind of forget how can I create the object. Let me search in here until my test finish. .NET test create. Yeah, that's what I want. Gonna run that test, and yeah, and I'm gonna close in the end. Yeah, of course, that's right. I don't have a document, but yeah, that's exactly what is the test is supposed to do. So let's just find in here. I don't remember by default. TX log. It's not logger. What's the name? Yeah, need some. Yeah, this one. What I want. TRX. I need this, I guess. Let's try. Suppose that's gonna work. Not sure. Yeah, but yeah, basically all the .NET methods should work. The only one I guess that's not supported is the filter. Yeah, no one uses filters, I guess. So yeah, that's a thing that I need to add in the future. Need to use this filter, yeah, or and other stuff. Anyway, yeah, this should be running, and I suppose we're gonna create that test result with the result of my test. Let's see. I suppose. Yep. Here's my test result. Here's the test result. Yeah, I can open in my Visual Studio, I guess. I double click and open another place. I don't want to open new one. Yeah, here, yeah, this is all the information of the test. Yeah, anyway, that's basically the same thing that should happen if I run with this. So that's, I guess that's a big introduction about how this works. Yeah, I'm gonna create a lot of videos about this. And yeah, stay tuned in the channel. And if you want to discuss about this project and when I'm gonna release the open source version, that's I'm planning to do. Yeah, stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe, share this video, and